Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your March 2019 love reading. I'm Jade with Yes. Welcome back to the channel. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to read the Line Strider Tarot, and I'm going to see what's going on with the Mystical Norman deck, just to see the path between the masculine and the feminine. So all the decks have been pre-shuffled, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. We do these love readings once a month, so this will be from the mid-March to mid-April for Aquarius 2019. All right, let's see where it begins. And if this resonates for you, please leave me a comment in the box below, in the section below, or hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, because I'm doing all kinds of readings all the time. So it's nice to have you guys know when the readings come up. You can find them easily. All right, so what I'm going to be doing here is just looking for the significator cards. And once I get those out, then we'll talk about the connections. All right, so there's the masculine. And then we have the book and the stars and the dog. We have the tree, the cross, and the bear. We have the clouds, the moon, the sun, and the fish, the stork, and there's the female. All right, so here's what's going on, Aquarius, is that we have a bit of a journey in between you two. I'm just gonna adjust here so that I can get the right amount of cards set up. There we go. Okay, so here's what's going on, is that this first line is going to be the masculine line, the middle line is where you meet, and then this final line will be the feminine. So the masculine has been learning. He's been either, there was a secret that was revealed through a friendship, or he has been learning and going into studies, and it could be astrological studies, it could be astronomical studies, something that is greater than the world. So it's like a destiny type of thing. Maybe he's just opening himself up to his spiritual studies and becoming a deeper or connecting in friendship with members of family, or really growing roots with this friendship. So the masculine is working on himself and working on his connection to his family, or to connections with friends, with community. Now, the connecting point for you all here is that there's a burden, there's a financial burden, and there's some confusion. So wherever there might be some kind of financial burden that is confusing, like maybe you find yourself, and tax season's coming in North America, so maybe if you find yourself having to deal with taxes all of a sudden, then you might actually find each other. It also might be a financial burden that is family oriented. Maybe it is an inheritance that has more taxes than anticipated. So something along those lines will be the middle ground for you all, or both of you will be dealing with that, and that's what bonds you two, is maybe dealing with your taxes, dealing with a financial struggle or a burden. Now let's talk about the feminine, what's going on for her. She's had some new birth too, also in being intuitive, feeling intuitive, looking at the truth of situations and feeling a little bit emotional, but also feeling good about going into her emotional depths. So very good, Aquarius, for you. And you're feeling like there's a lot of success and a lot of abundance with this. So I feel like both of you are doing spiritual work on your own. The masculine is building a community, and the feminine is doing work on her own. It's interesting that this financial issue, and this could also be like an authoritative issue, so it could be a burden at work that's confusing, that brings you two together. So that is really fascinating, Aquarius. I'm interested to find out what actually that means and how you two come together this month. So you'll have to let me know in the comments section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, forgive me, I'm dog sitting, so you might hear Kenji in the background. I'm going to shorten this path, and then be able to refer to it. So we're looking at this financial burden or a burden about authoritative or a person of authority in our lives. It could be even a mother or a father. So maybe there's a legacy issue. Maybe there's the health of a parent that's taking over the need for or taking over your ability to care for yourself. You know, maybe you have to care for your parents at this point, or someone who has, or even a grandparent it could be. Okay, Aquarius, now we're going to clarify. I'm looking for one card that is just one card that is going to give me an idea of what is connecting you two at this present moment. Oh, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and it's in the reverse. So here's the Eight of Pentacles. This is a card of mastery. It's a card of being recognized as working really hard. And right now it's in the reverse. So I feel like both of the struggles that you two are going through may not be seen by others. You might have been working really hard. Actually, you might have just started your hard work towards this, your dedication towards this. This might be a new thing that you've had to dedicate yourself towards, and maybe you were resisting it. So if it is a family situation, you might have been resisting having to put your life on hold to help someone else out. Or if this is work, then you've been working towards you know, we talked about maybe there was well, no, I didn't talk about a promotion, but maybe there was a job promotion you were trying to get and it just didn't come through, or your boss is not recognizing you for all of the work that you are doing, and that is the burden here that we're talking about. All right, so now let's get into the lonely path, the solitude path. Okay, so the masculine's going through the Five of Pentacles. This is feeling not financially abundant, feeling that things are going on without you. This is FOMO. This is being locked out. And this could very well be about work and finances, because perhaps you got locked out of that the extra money that you were hoping for, you know, that other position that you were hoping to get. Something locked you out and you're feeling the weight of that. Now the feminine on the other side is actually feeling quite good, the Ten of Cups here. So what I'm feeling is that, and this is, you know, emotional satisfaction. It's coming to the forefront, and this might be that the feminine's going through the family issue. The masculine might be going through the work issue. But I think the feminine is actually feeling pretty good about her family. Maybe she's built a strong connection with her family, and even though there's a heaviness and a burden, I feel like she's getting through it, feeling good about it. We have the Three of Wands for the masculine and the Devil card for the feminine. Okay, so the Three of Wands is a building card. It's a collaborative card. So what I'm feeling here for this masculine is that he was working on a work project, hoping that it was going to come into fruition, and it just has kind of stalled. And that is where this underlying energy of feeling left out, or feeling like one can't bring into fruition the goals, you know, the idea that whatever this end result was going to be, it's not quite there yet. You're waiting on it, you're hoping for it, it's just not quite there yet. So we'll see if it comes forward. Now we have the Devil card for the feminine. And the Devil is a Capricorn card, but it's also a card of addiction. It's a card of beating oneself up, and it's sliding back into behavior that may not suit us. So while the feminine might feel good in this Ten of Cups, there is a risk, however, of maybe being self-indulgent in this feeling good about the family. Maybe the family is actually not in a good situation, Aquarius, and you are failing to look at it because you really want it to be good, and you're just choosing to not see the truth. The other thing is that there could be just a Capricorn energy that's here within this family situation that you're really trying to look at as being positive, because that is the 10. It is that emotional fulfillment of the 10. Now, what else could that Devil card be? That Devil card could also be that you could be addicted to those good feelings. So let's see if it's something. Let's see if it's something that is transforming, and that's what I'm seeing here, is that transformation card. came up. For the masculine, we have the Eight of Cups. This is walking away. So I'm feeling like the masculine is going to leave this work situation, this building, towards something that hasn't quite come into fruition the way that he wanted to. He's going to leave it behind. He's going off to do something better. It's adventure that's coming forward. It's a new journey. And he's just leaving what doesn't serve him behind, emotionally leaving it behind. Maybe just giving up on the emotional investment of this business deal coming forward in the way that he wanted. Maybe he's just releasing and surrendering to the process. Now, oh, I already pulled for the feminine. So we have the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. This is in the reverse. So we're trying to transform. We're trying to make things change. And that could be connected to this, this addiction, this intoxication with love, with a happy family life. We're trying to transform. That's what I'm feeling here, is that there's some type of transformation to see the truth for the feminine here. And you know, the truth is it seems to be connected to either family, either a work situation, or somebody who has an authority over you. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. That's where the burden is. So you're trying to make light of it. You're trying to make it look like it's all going to work out. It's going to be good, but really, it's having some issues. You know, you might be coming at this situation in the same way that you always have, and what the cards are saying is that we actually need to change that, and to bring some change forward, so that you are looking at the situation with new eyes, or you are reacting to the situation in a totally new way. This is Mercury in retrograde. This is going to affect a lot of people in terms of talking, communication, and making choices. This is a period of reflection. So just know it's okay to reflect and to not act right now. That's what's really great about cards, is that they kind of show you what's going on, and then you can choose to do what you want with the energies. For the masculine, we have the Ace of Swords. This is a new, clear truth coming out. Okay, so this is speaking his truth, and I'm feeling like he's getting ready to speak his truth about leaving, moving on from whatever this situation is. This work situation is what I'm feeling, that wasn't serving him, that wasn't coming into fruition in the way that he wanted to. Now it is in reverse, which means that he's holding his tongue. He's waiting for the right moment to speak his truth. Okay, and that right moment will come. This is an excellent energy right now. What I was just saying about Mercury is sometimes we just need to reflect before we act. So I think that's really important for you right now, Aquarius. Great job here. Now we have the Nine of Wands in reverse for the feminine. And this is actually great. I like that this is a surrender, okay? So we're surrendering to this process here, just as the masculine might have been surrendering over here. You've worked hard, you fought to make this feel good, and it's just not working. And I think that you're just kind of letting go, letting the wands fall, and surrendering to the fact that it's not what you were hoping for, not what you were wanting maybe, okay? Now we have Two of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, and the Two of Cups in the upright. I like this. Okay, so for the masculine, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. There is a choice, a dance. You're in a dance right now. It's a juggling act, and you're not putting the pieces down, okay? With it being in reverse, it's kind of a tailspin. So I feel like you're just kind of going through the motions of getting ready to make the move. You're juggling, and you really want to put everything down. It's just not quite time yet, but we're getting closer, okay? We're getting closer. And when the pentacles turn upright, you have the power moving forward again, okay? Right now, it's just disempowered. So you are having to juggle things that are uncomfortable. So if it is at work, you're having to juggle making everybody else happy, and it doesn't feel good. And you're just waiting for the right time to say, look, I'm out of here. This is not going to work for me anymore. And maybe this is that you're looking at two different job options. So with it being in reverse, not time to act. It's not time to really try to balance everything out. It's okay to just let the balls drop if you need to. We're very close to that action point. Feminines. Now we have the Two of Cups upright. So once we surrender, what happens? Love starts coming through. Our heart opens up. The ability to see and feel a swelling of the heart can start. Okay, so I feel like once you've given up on whatever what you had hoped in the past, this situation to be, everything will turn around for you here in the present. Now, if this is an ongoing relationship, the feminine was really trying to make a good go of it and really just had to surrender to the process. And now she's open to love in a different way. Opening up to that soulmate connection. That's what we say about the Two of Cups, is that it's a deep longing or a deep connection. It is a longing until the two come together. Now, if this is a totally new relationship, you've never met each other before, this is what the feminine's going through, this is what the masculine's going through. The feminine is now ready for moving forward in relationship because she has moved past and relinquished and surrendered to everything that she thought she wanted, and now she realizes that's not it. That happy home and heart that she thought that she wanted, that wasn't really serving her with that with the Devil card, is now, she's relinquished all of it and now is ready for the Two of Cups, which is a beautiful card. And now we're going to go forward and see one more card that's going to connect the two. So this last card, what is our final connection for Aquarius in March? Is that my card? There's two. I want to make sure it's the right one. It is. Okay, Ace of Wands, that's it. Okay, so we do have a new beginning here. We do have some passion starting forward. Okay, so this is what's going to connect you to. When the masculine is able to turn his two pentacles around, right? We have twos over there, two of cups to two of pentacles here. When the masculine is able to, he's going to drop the balls and he's going to not play. When he picks them back up and chooses to move forward in the way, tell his truth in the way for work, was what I'm feeling, that is when he's going to find you. That's when he's going to connect with you, feminine. And this is the energy. When he steps into that energy of making his choice, speaking his truth, and it's going to start something new for him in work. Like, this is a new creative opportunity. This is passion. This is inspiration. So something's going to inspire him. So it could be that you two will end up working together as well as connecting emotionally. Okay, for the feminine, she's open-hearted and ready, and this Ace of Wands is perfect timing for you. So I think what's great is that you start with not being recognized by others, and then in the end you find each other. And so I feel like these are the two, and this is the way this reading is set up, these are the two energies that really bind you, is that you both understand what it's like to be looked over, to be passed over, and to work really hard at something that just doesn't quite come around the way that you were hoping. And what's going to bring you together to create this new inspirational, new passionate beginning is because you've gone through these journeys on your own to come together in a place where there's a soulful, deep emotional connection possible that can be very grounded once the masculine speaks his truth and moves forward. So Aquarius, that's what I have for you. Let me know how that resonates for you. I'd love to hear it in the comments section. Hit that like button if you're feeling it, and I appreciate that so much. And reach out if you want a personal reading. My website information is in the box below. Thanks so much. I'm sending you all my love.